Hello everyone, I am Dr. Ramandeep. Welcome back to my channel. Now today's topic is aphorism number 10. Aphorism 10 states that the material organism without the vital force. In aphorism number 9 we had already discussed in detail regarding vital force, because homeopathy, as we have already discussed in all the previous videos, that homeopathic science or homeopathy is based basically on concept of vital force, which is responsible for carrying out all the metabolic functions, and solely vital force is responsible for the functioning of the human body. Now material organism without the vital force. Now here Dr. Hahnemann lays emphasis on concept of vital force, that is without vital force, if there were no vital force, body is capable of no sensation, no function, no self-preservation. As we have already discussed, what is vital force, which is the base of each and everything according to homeopathic concept. That is, if human being is living, all the metabolic functions are going on, that is all carried out by vital force. Now here again the stress is laid on the importance of vital force. Here he states that without the vital force, human body is not capable of any sensation, means no senses will be there, no functioning is possible, then no self-preservation. We know human being is self-preserved, that is all the metabolic activities, even the mental state, even everything is self-maintained inside the human body. How is that becoming possible? That is always possible with the help of vital force, because vital force is operating the human body one or other way, or in all ways. Now here he states that the body is not capable of any sensation, function or self-preservation, that is without vital force. It derives all sensations and perform all the functions of life solely. It derives all sensation and perform all the functions. All the sensations of the body, means human body has the senses, which is possible through nervous system. Nerves are there, brain nerves are rising from brain, from spinal cord, that is cranial and spinal nerves. All this nervous system is being operated by order of vital force and performs all the functions of life. Now functions of life include digestion, excretion, respiration, all the major metabolic functions that are also being carried out, or all of them are possible only because of existence of vital force. Because vital force is operating all these things, that is why human body has a sensation and is able to perform all the functions solely by means of. Now here it is mentioned solely. Solely word refers to only, means it is possible just only due to existence of vital force. Means in other words we can say that all this is nearly impossible without the existence of vital force. By means of immaterial being. What is immaterial being? In bracket it is referred as vital principle. Vital force or vital principle, that is the same thing. Immaterial being, because that is not visible. This vital force is something supernatural power which is operating and controlling all the human body, which animates the material organism. Material organism is human body in which organs are there, all functioning is carried out, which animates, means which provides life. Organs are something material. Cell is material, then tissue is material, it forms the organ, then organ systems are there, but all this is the material body. Now material organism is animated by means provided life by. How life is possible, how we feel that person is living, how he is respiring, breathing, all these sensations are carried out by only due to possibility of or existence of vital force, which animates the material organism, means which gives life to this whole material organism, that is human body, in health and in disease. Now in both conditions, first we are discussing about health. Health is a normal state in which human body is there, inside the cells, tissues, organ systems are working properly. That is the healthy state. And then when there is dis-ease, away from health, that is the disease. In disease state also, in some or other way, what we have already discussed in previous aphorisms, this differentiates homeopathy from other sciences, because in homeopathy we say that first the vital force get deranged. There is some problem in vital force functioning, it gets deranged, then only that derangement or the disease state is manifested externally or clinically in the form of signs and symptoms, and what we lastly label as disease. Means vital force has a very important, or vital principle has a very important role to play in both health as well as in disease. When we talk of health, that is the same concept, that is vital force is responsible for the healthy condition, and when we talk of disease, means some derangement or some changes have been brought about by some external agent some changes are there in vital force which gets deranged, and then only we come to know about disease, or patient visits the physician for some cure. What happens is some derangement of vital force, due to which there is clinical manifestation in the form of signs and symptoms, means whatever pain, any discomfort, any other total list of signs and symptoms which are only possible due to existence of vital force. Now this is again only the repetition of what is mentioned in aphorism 9, but here we can say that in homeopathy, here we can list out that emphasis is so much emphasis is laid in two main aphorism 9 and 10, that is on vital force. And on this very basic principle we will be discussing all the whole study of organ of medicine as well as, and in homeopathic clinical practice also we'll see we take the concepts according to that only. Means we don't go or we don't prescribe or we don't prescribe the medicines only according to material things, that is bacteria, virus, any material. Although we take into consideration all these things while diagnosis, that is what is the positive organism, what are the signs and symptoms, because at last we are going to collaborate symptoms of disease as well as the symptoms of patient. Now when we talk of symptoms of patient, here come the complete concept of vital principle, means how some or other external agent has affected the vital force which is responsible for causing the changes in human being. That is why patient is presenting some signs and symptoms, and totality of which will be called as disease. Now that's all regarding aphorism 10. Hope you all understand the concept, and if you have any queries you can mention in comments below. Thanks.